Did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And
If this is our escort, I guess we'll have to find out.
let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no trick.
Are we in a lot of trouble? Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion. As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we...
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Donung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say...
Three of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astrolix...
Two pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day! They charged straight in!
Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eye.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog security. That is what I must do.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to fall. Serves them right. Better luck. Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans. This will strengthen our...
Upgrade config. So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
It doesn't seem like they're...
Yes. We saw one in Serval's workshop. We need to solve it before we run out of...
see a switch for the gate. Ah, over there!
There's a monster in the area.
Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own
This will
way.
strengthen our position.
Upgrade configured. She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me? Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
Ah, you're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed?
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of what?
The Madam Guardian investigated your background. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here.
Huh, what a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear.
Well, if there's no escape, then... Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time to twirl! My turn. Watch this! Time to twirl!
Lady Bronya!
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Onward!
Move carefully.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down? Back off. You have the worst one. Watch this!
Let's go. Take this!
Time to twirl! It's gonna hurt.
Clemency?
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
You must be honored. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Stop right there!
You have the word.
Let's go.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die. What about the underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me. I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bat. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with myself if I... And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake. How are you feeling? Any aches? Good. You were out for a while. I was beginning to worry. You were saying some strange things. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic. Nice to meet you, too. You're very polite. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go... Sampo told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane Guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years. Even when things were at their worst down here, they never showed. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. Something that wildfires wanted to achieve for a long time now. Oh, please, you needn't worry. You've just been asleep for a while. I barely had to lift a finger. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years, but that guy owes me. He better bring me back some medicine. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo. Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post and she made a run for it. Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest an overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister. It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted. No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th and Dan home. But where should I start?
Looks good.
You promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs.
Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean?
It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything and no telling fibs.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs.
Yeah, never.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You? When did you get here? Quit acting like a child. It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is, but they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it? So what if I am? Why don't you help me, huh?
Hey, are you done with your secret?
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Pitch dark hook the...
Sure, I guess so.
But...
You're right, Julian.
So, you kids think you're better. It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them. Ha! Gotcha!
So what? It's just... All right.
47. Ready or...
The moles haven't lost a
game for ages. Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us. My instincts are telling me
Nonsense! How many 8-year-olds?
All right, the jig is up. You're...
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical Don't run!
Not fair! On the bus, do your worst!
What are they feeding you kids?
Clocking off.
Hey, where are you going? Come back, come back. They won't be hiding that far away. Haha, I caught you.
Doesn't count unless you...
What? But we caught you. What's...
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way. Yeah. You're in the footnotes somewhere. So, pitch dark Hook.
Yes. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
The Fight Club? And no kidding. They didn't pitch dark Hook the Great.
But it's an come with Hook.
Thanks.
That's pitch dark Hook the Great.
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
In fact, it's awesome.
They let you take...
Loads of kids take part. We're here. Hook's gonna go fight.
Who's in charge here?
The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business. The moles control... they need one more...
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Brothers and sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon, and his opponent is none other than given that no other fighter was willing to take on this, and so, let the
Quick, let's help him!
Brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Colt.
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are... And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the iron fists of...
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence. You have the...
What a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames? Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following?
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you. My fine fellow, please don't do that again. You scared the daylights out of me.
Wait a minute, we're not done here. You dragged us to the underground. So what's the big idea?
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Don Hung, what's the...
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But, all right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask. Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where... Have a little faith. It's like I said. Senpai...
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they... All right, let's keep moving. Person I was looking... Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on a...
I wouldn't dare! Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down.
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. Seele's usually always out on patrol here at this time.
in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
I was kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady is wise and right.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs!
Miss Seele, phew. It's a good thing you showed. These vagrants have got some nerve looking.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the circle.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few
Perfect, Miss Seele. We were just on our way to...
fully booked. Who are they? A friend of his? Then most of the underground is your enemy.
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the sort...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Seele won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief.
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. Nothing has... I am not... I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel. Japard took you to see the Supreme Guardian, just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. People of all kinds that carried the will of the Eon. Japard said that you wanted to help us reverse the damage that the eternal freeze and fragmentum continue to wreak on. What happened? The Supreme Guardian didn't tell me the details, and Japard had to rush back to the front line. The Silvermane guards withdrew to the surface long ago. Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation. Your true intentions are... If it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your... Let me repeat. All I received were the Supreme Guardian's instructions. It is for the adjudication panel to pass. All the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit and that your intention was... In truth... I've always felt like something important is being hidden. Whether it's the architect's mother or the silver... Since encountering you, I have a feeling that with you, I can pick...
Hey, you came. Didn't I tell you? The underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of... The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home. But with such a large group, things are much more... Mines are our... In order to quell the situation... Oh, good. You're...
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Natasha... Nat, I didn't think you'd be here.
Hey, Seele and Sampo's guests. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in. I heard that the miners had been having violent clashes with local thugs, with significant numbers of wounded. I heard... You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that...
How could the situation here become such a mess?
I heard that First Mining Team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work, but the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the... I can understand your... And that's how the clash started. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first.
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Suit yourself. I'm not forcing you.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Seele. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
You